there's a war going on. A war against birds. Seagulls, in fact. No, it's true. This is a true story. There are people out there in the real world right now being forced to wear body armor to protect themselves from seagulls. Don't believe me? I don't blame you, but okay then. Let's take a look at this story by the Mirror. Binmen living in fear of new, super angry seagulls and forced to wear hard hats. It says here, binmen have reportedly been forced to run for their lives while at work due to terrifying dive bomb attacks that have been compared to scenes out of horror films. Let's just have another little look at that bit of writing there. Binmen have been forced to actually run for their lives. Did you read that? They're running for their lives from seagulls. But I mean, what are the seagulls going to do? Gnaw them to death? Let's think about it. Is this an exaggeration? I don't know. I'll leave it up to you to decide. I'm not going to comment on it. Let us proceed. New super angry seagulls are terrorizing our nation's binmen. Seagulls are said to be growing larger and more vicious, causing refuse collectors to wear safety gear like hard hats to protect themselves from the winged menaces. It has been reported. One man who used to be in the forces said he is more frightened of seagulls than anything he came across in the military. That is brilliant. I love that. That is great. This guy was in the army. He was literally in the army. He has been in battles with the enemy, but these seagulls scare him more. Brilliant. Another person claimed he was forced to flee when he was targeted. The behavior of the seagulls has terrified many with their dive bomb attacks, compared to scenes from Alfred Hitchcock's 1963 cult classic Psycho, The Birds, a horror film in which crazed birds violently kill humans. You do realize that that was a movie? Oh, well, whatever. Yes. Seagulls are attacking people. Okay, let's carry on. Binman Mark Taylor of Addingham, near Bradford, West York, said, "Empty a seafront bin? Not without full protective gear. I'm ex-forces, and nothing terrifies me more than those flying gits." Another refuse collector detailed a time they had been attacked by the seagulls as well. They said it was like a nightmare that had become real. They came out of nowhere and just went for me, all beaks and claws. He added, "I had to run for the truck cab to save myself. There were already 2 other guys in there doing the same thing." Good Lord. What dark times are these when men must live in fear of birds. Mark Hall, spokesperson for National Rubbish and Recycling Company, Divert Co UK, said, "It's like a scene out of an Alfred Hitchcock movie." Oh, it's saying the same thing. The one with all the birds. Oh, you mean the Hitchcock movie, The Birds? Is that the movie that you're referring to? I wonder why. He said, Mark Hall said, "These new super angry seagulls are becoming a total birdemic." Mark Hall added that a new front has opened up in the war between seagulls and humans because they are getting larger and more angry. But this was not written by me. I did not write this. I honestly did not. This is a news report by the Mirror. written by journalists. This is not a story I've written. I just want to let you know that, in case you think I'm just making this all up. Check it out for yourself, right? This is real. This is a true story. Anyway, let's continue. Mr. Hall urged Brits not to feed seagulls and encouraged homeowners and businesses to make their rooftops difficult for the birds to nest in. At last, the people are putting together a defense strategy to defend their lives from the birds. I don't suppose any of you ever watched a certain Alfred Hitchcock's movie called The Birds. This sounds very similar to that, in a very uncanny way. Hitchcock would be proud, I'm sure, that the seagulls have taken inspiration from his very famous movie. Such are the times that we are living in. So there you have it. The war on the streets of Britain against birds. Scary stuff indeed. And to think it just gets worse. The seagulls are developing new techniques in their ongoing attacks on human beings. And the birds themselves, they are growing larger in size. Good gosh! They'll be driving tanks next. I think NATO needs to be put to task and end the problem before it's too late. Yes, I'm only joking, but the seagulls aren't.